I'm not sure about you guys, but I believe this event right here was an occult ritual, mocking Levitical law by initiating Mr. Golden Dawn as high priest over Mystery Babylon. Whereas we can see in Leviticus chapter 8, which is all about the priesthood being consecrated, when we go down to verse 22 and 23, we can see that he brought the second ram, the ram of consecration. Then Aaron and his sons laid their hands on the head of the ram, and Moses slayed it. Also, he took some of its blood and put it on the tip of Aaron's right ear. Right ear, you don't say. On the thumb of his right hand and on the big toe of his right foot. Then he brought Aaron's sons, and Moses put some of the blood on the tips of their right ears, on the thumbs, on the right hand, and on the big toe of their right feet. And Moses sprinkled the blood all around the altar. But what are the odds that this event took place on the Sabbath on July 13th at 3:11 p.m.? There's your 33. And go figure, July 13th was a significant day in ancient Rome, where it is the final day of the Games of Apollo. Games of Apollo, you don't say. Now, these Apollo games were Roman games celebrated on July 6th to 13th, and over time, the holiday was extended until it reached 8 days. And now get this, for 2 days, there were theater performances. Theater performances, you don't say. What a performance! And finally, we can see down here how Apollo was sacrificed during the festival. Oh, go figure. Of course, it's no surprise that this is the same guy who posted a picture of himself as Apollo the healer. Of course, it is very fitting coming from the guy who, in my own personal opinion, was initiated as the high priest over Babylon. Or should I say America? But now, of course, let me just clarify that this is my own personal opinion. It is for entertainment purposes, of course, and it could all just be a wild coincidence and looking way too far into it. My own pattern recognition disorder, PRD, you know, it is a curse at times, so maybe it's all nothing, guys. But with that being said, especially with what took place on Saturday night and everybody talking about it, it is all just clown show, circus act out there. It is all meant to distract you with all the noise and whatever's going on behind the scenes. We cannot even imagine the darkness taking place with the wickedness in the heavenly realm and the spiritual principalities that we war against. Ephesians chapter 6. So just remember that we live in the spiritual war, the spiritual battle, and we do not wrestle with flesh and blood, but we wrestle against these principalities and these spiritual beings that we do not see. So we want to keep our eyes focused upon the Lord. We want to rest in His truth. We want to rest on Him fully, focusing on Him and praying for discernment and wisdom during these crazy times. So yeah, with that all being said, guys, you continue to focus upon Him. You walk in His love, walk in His grace, walk in His mercy, and go forth as an ambassador of the Most High. I love you all so much. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.